Now, Martellus Bennett, who came out and basically blasted quarterback Drew Brees, but not like you think. He blasted the white quarterback. And shouts out to Derek Carr, who's been like on the grounds and has always been. And Derek Carr has always been hands on with his teammates and probably one of the best teammates there's ever been for anybody celebrating a black quarterback or anything of that nature, white quarterback or black player. You would think he was black. As much as Derek Carr has been there for his teammates, everything, he's a real human being. So I want to champion Derek Carr for always doing what he's been doing as far as just being a person. You know, he don't treat something based on race or social status. If you his teammate, you his brother, he treats you as such. So your pain is his pain. He feels it with you. You know, so he's like, look, stand with me, I stand with you, we're a team. And that's how real progress is made. Now, unfortunately, Drew Brees decided to do something else and create a whole nother pattern for himself that he's now finna try to paddle his way out the shithole he put himself in. Now, Martellus Bennett came out and spoke up and said, damn, y'all thought Drew would say something different than what he did? And they're just laughing. Because, Martellus says, look, tell me one white quarterback that truly stands for something other than their Captain America images. Not one of them spoke up when it wasn't really easy to speak up. Now they writing statements. Derek's the only one that did it. And y'all want to applaud them for these statements when y'all crucified every athlete that says something by protesting in the beginning. Locking arms was always stupid. There was no risk in locking arms. It was no different from these corporate Black Lives Matter statements. Looking happy, they saying something, but when they had a chance to make a big play for their black teammates and colleagues, most of them remained silent. He's talking about Aaron Rodgers, in case you guys didn't know. Showed ignorance and didn't say anything of importance when it was really needed. Funny thing is that the white guys I showered with, slept next to, shitted next to, counted on, etc., would never speak up for how could I expect the white folks I never spent any time with at all to do so. But now that there's a safety net, everybody wants to speak up. I hear it, but I don't want to see it. And Fangio saying that there's no racism in the league is like saying sitting on an elephant telling me it's a horse. All these coaches with white daddy syndrome in the league and football period talking down to black players in a way that they would never do a white player, know it's wrong, then want to turn around and tell them they're hard on them because they love them, like you're my own son as an excuse. The NFL is racist. The main reason they don't have black coaches is because of racism, not because they aren't qualified. You already know how the white owners who hire coaches feel about black players. It's the same way they feel about black coaches. The difference is that they need the black players to make the league work. They don't need black coaches in order for it to work. You can tell me Joe Judge is more primed and ready to lead a team to a championship than Eric Bieniemy. Sports media, all these folks play a role in framing the negative narratives around black players too. A lot of you MFers are racist as well. Black quarterbacks have to do every effing thing right. Baker Mayfield and his white privilege allows him to do whatever he wants. This kid has so much swagger. No, the F he doesn't. If a black quarterback did any of that, he would lose that narrative. That wouldn't even be swagger. It would be unfocused and not serious. And Vangio, of course, the league has racism because there's a racist players, coaches, owners, general managers, trainers, executives in it. So cut the BS. How are you leading black men to feel that racism every day when you tell them it doesn't exist? Get the F out of here. Let's not be ignorant. You have a Hall of Fame quarterback in Drew talking about protesting the military when taking a knee. It's being for forever long. How the F do you not know that your black brothers and what they were fighting for? You get in front of millions of your platform and give an ignorant statement effing up the message dudes have lost their jobs fighting for. You and your friends need to take a knee off of the necks of the black teammates and stand for something. Because spreading this false narrative of protesting the military and all that is exactly what you're doing. Get informed, read a effing book. Someone black will know if you're a racist before you probably do. Protect these black boys when you allow them to play these sports. The coaches, owners, leaders at all levels will brainwash them to believe that it's all they need to be and focused on. When you sign those waivers, you're signing over your identities. Do your research on what these coaches are saying and instill in these kids. And coaches will stop with the if you have another interest, you don't love the sport, you're playing narratives and all of these different things. That interest could be there forever. But because you know the sport isn't, because the way it's set up throughout the system is that it's the only place they truly have in the league is as a player. The forever jobs in the league are dominated by white people, starting at the quarterback position because of racism. Look how they talk about Lamar Jackson. We need more. Hold on. Okay, there it is. We need more black coaches leading black men, and the league is has stopped many players from experiencing that with blatant racism and prejudice when hiring coaches. You can play for our team, but you can't lead our teams. So that's Martellus Bennett. He has exposed the entire NFL and put them on blast. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section. I'm out.